What is up, compadres? Another day on our shred down, our final shred. Down to 15% body fat, already down over 20 pounds. And with our first 100-day challenge that we did, we actually ended up going to 27 pounds down, but that was including a little bit more of an extreme, I shouldn't say extreme, but a little bit more strict and stringent final, kind of simulated soft peak week where we dehydrated, went super low on the calories and kind of depleted everything out, carbs, everything. And that's why we ended up dropping the extra, I'd say 6, 7 pounds at the end there to get us to 27, almost 28 pounds total. So all said and done, great start to the year. We started January 1st. As of late, very unintentional, but main gaining session of about like a month, I'd say. And now back on the grind, back to it, back to shredding down 15% body fat, getting lean for the very first time in my life. Always been somebody who struggled with my weight. Always been somebody who, has been interested in fitness, in weightlifting, in bodybuilding, all that, but never really done anything with it. Always just read about it. Always just watched videos about it. So, I decided time for me to take everything into my own hands and see what I could do with it. And so, again, down like 23 pounds right now from the start of the year. And with that being said, I introduced it, I think, last week. A new arc has begun in the journey. Calisthenics and HIIT workouts are now being incorporated into my weekly routines, making sure that I'm becoming more well-rounded as an athlete, because I'm not trying to just, lean down, bulk up, and have just the aesthetics. I want the functionality as well. So I want to be athletic, I want to be strong, I want to be fast. And so, with that being said, we have begun last week. We kind of took a baseline, understood where we're at. I called it day 0 of the calisthenics arc. And now, it is our next workout in the calisthenics world, the sphere. And I've written out a workout. I'm just going to be going through it. I'm hoping I can go for 3 to 5 rounds of this whole entire circuit I have set up. So that's a goal. Also to burn calories, also to get the sweat going, and continue to shred down. So let's get into it. All right, nice and warmed up. Let's just get right into it. All right, an absolute classic, tough in its own right, a core of, fitness and physical ability. Let me start my watch so we know how much we're burning. I'm aiming for 12 to 15 reps of push-ups each time if I can. And as soon as I can't anymore, we'll go to elevating ever so slightly and continuing to rep out. The biggest focus for all of this is form and trying minimal rest in between. So we're keeping the calories way up and we're just getting after it. Let's go. All right, 12 for being the first round. Pretty easy. That's gonna get harder and harder, I know, but for right now at least, my confidence is up. Very quickly, almost immediately, jumping into a much more difficult exercise. Oh, Bulgarian split squat. Why am I going so tough so quick? Because I'm super fresh or warmed up, and with this being isolateral, one leg at a time, I want to make sure I'm pushing it and trying to get as many of these as I can. 10 each side. Feeling pretty solid. Again, first round I know, but feeling pretty solid. Not bad, not bad. Another thing you might notice is I'm structuring this so that we're kind of going upper body, lower body, upper body, lower body, abs, upper body, lower body, abs. You know what I mean? So we're not continually attacking. Super taxing. Can't really give maximum effort on the next move. So alternating around a little bit helps get at least some revitalization, some refreshing. Now, we're doing incline leg push-ups because I don't quite have the strength to really hit leg push-ups with great form. I remember seeing those for the first time and saying, I think I'm going to feel that a lot more in the chest, just because, you know, incline push-ups are so similar to it. But like, man, after doing them a few times, when you get the form kind of down a little more, you understand how to go through it. It really does absolutely destroy the shoulders. You feel it so much. I never would have guessed. I always would have thought I'd feel it more in the chest. But that's exactly what we want. That's the purpose of the pike push-up. So I can't complain. What's next? I got everything written on my laptop right here. Inverted rows. See, so we went from pushing upper body to at least pulling upper body. So yes, we're hitting upper body back to back, but at least we're going from push to pull and not doing another push right away. On to the next. All right, inverted rows. I added these little straps from my resistance band kit onto here to just give me a slight little bit of extra depth starting point. Because the lower you go to being like absolutely vertical, of course the tougher it's going to be. Let me see if I can fix this just a touch. Of course, the closer you get to being fully horizontal off the ground to doing these, the tougher it's going to be. So I'm trying to simulate getting as close as I can, and this gets me pretty close. Not 100%, but you know, within my means for sure. And then I'll have to find either some sort of other strap or something I can utilize once I start getting a little bit closer to being able to do these almost fully laid out. So, but for now, good to go. Again, 10 to 12 here. That's going to be the general consensus on most of these movements. Oh, man. That's actually the best those I've ever felt. Really felt those in the back the whole time. That's kind of nice. Yeah, not sure what changed. Maybe it's just doing it a few times, starting to get the feel for it. But whatever it is, I feel like feels much better. I like that. More of that. All right, get some abs. Anybody who's been following along definitely knows that I am a huge advocate for continually hitting abs, even if you are not lean enough to truly begin to see your abs. Doesn't matter. Why, you ask? Well, that's a great question. Because you can utilize this time while you are eating in a deficit to help those abs pop ever so slightly but not get bulky and big. And so as you continue to lean down, you're going to show more and more because you put in the work beforehand. Okay, let's do this. Closing in on rounding this first circuit, whatever you want to use. Almost done with it. Now we are doing the jackknife push-up. As you can see, I like to put the socks on for this because you do slide it just a touch while you're doing this. Anybody who doesn't know how to do this one, essentially, you're getting down to near seated, feet kind of out in front. You can put your heels down if you want, or you can put your feet planted down however you like. Even once you start getting better and better, using one leg. Um, this is to help build up that strength to begin doing full pull-ups. So again, shooting for 10 here. This one's probably a little closer to 8 to 10, but we're gonna try for 12 if we can. Gotta remain optimistic, really push it. Let's go. All right, 9. I told you it was gonna be tough. Ooh, those grips were not nice. Ow. We'll figure something out for that. So in my opinion, so far, being a novice in the calisthenics world, what I understand as like the biggest points that I want to focus on is definitely the form, kind of being under control and understanding how I should be moving throughout the space, and then the scalability, like understanding the next hardest step up, I think is the biggest thing, because you see these people doing the most extraordinary things. You see them, first off, pull-ups, just on their own. Like, I feel like that's the basis, but that is such a hard move, especially for all of us who are overweight. We're definitely struggling with that. But understanding, like I was just showing you guys, the jackknife pull-up or something close to that, assisted, banded, things like that, negatives. There's so many options to help you get closer and closer, and as you continue to lose weight, you're going to get better at it regardless, because you're moving less weight. So that's the hardest part about being overweight and trying to get into calisthenics. It's all based on strength to body weight ratio, but we're already overweight. We already have so much to move, so it's extremely tough. But if you can work yourself into it, and you can start doing moves while you're a little heavier, I mean, imagine how much better you're going to be as you continue to lean down. I mean, right now, however many squats, however many push-ups I could do, I mean, not only am I going to gain strength in each of those places, but as I lean down, we're going to start to create a bigger and bigger difference in that strength to weight ratio, and the reps should really shoot up, and we should honestly be just getting better and better at calisthenics, at all these moves. And honestly, I'm here for that. That's going to be so cool to experience. But for right now, focusing on the basics, trying to really rep them out and feel really good and comfortable in them. And so back to a core move, an integral move, the bodyweight squat, focusing on getting extreme depth here. And I'm talking extreme depth, basically almost sitting down on these. Let's go. Shooting for that 10 to 15 range like we have been this entire time. 8 to 15, I guess. I'm gonna be honest, I lost count. I think that was 15 though. If not, it was definitely over 10. Honestly, happy to report that bodyweight squats are much, much easier for me. I remember not even being able to get the depth, being able to like get to that 90 degree, and that's about it. And then having trouble even hitting 10 to 20 of those. So that's what I'm saying. It's all about the progression, all about getting better and better. Progressive overload. This is just a different type of progressive overload, a different way to enforce the overall idea, strategy, training style that is progressive overload. So, I will admit, my legs do get hit really quick with these moves. That's the biggest thing that I've noticed, is they just get hammered, and like I'm already starting to feel a little fatigued out in the legs more than anything else. So I've always said my legs are somewhat of a weak point, so I think this is exactly what I need to bring myself up a notch. On to our last move of the circuit. Hollow body hold, 1 minute. So I will hopefully be able to use my stopwatch function while doing my workout. It looks like we're okay. All right. A minute's a long time. Maybe I should have done 30 seconds. Oh well. Let's try it anyway. Here we go. 4. Oh, okay. That was one whole round. Holy moly. With recording, it took 30 minutes. That's actually crazy. I think it's because I was trying to find camera angles and stuff. But here's the good news. We're not going to record the second round. I'll check in with you guys mid-third round. We'll see what we're looking like, and we'll see if we're going to be able to progress past the third round. We'll also check in on calories and everything like that. So let's see right now where we're at. 31 minutes, 148 calories. Not great, but not bad. With focusing in and just powering through this whole next round and then half of the next round, I mean, I imagine we're going to at least double that, if not triple it. I'm hoping we're closing in on 400 by the time I see you guys next. All right. Oh, let me get into it. I'll catch you guys mid-third round. Probably be huffing and puffing, covered in sweat. But we'll just get there when we get there. Let's go. Oh, 9. Okay, halfway or so-ish done with round 3. 57 minutes, 314 calories. I think I did something wrong in that first round, unless it really did take me that much time to figure out a few camera angles and things like that, but maybe I started early and kind of forgot. I don't know. It's crazy that I've almost done 2 rounds in the time that it took me to do 1. I don't know. Whew. Okay. I told you we'd be closing in on 400. Not quite as much as I thought again, but we're doing all right. Whew. Keeping up with everything. Push-ups are getting very, very close. Bulgarians. I don't know if I'm going to be able to hit it on this 4th round. Everything else, tough so far. It's just been, I mean, obviously, it's been getting tougher and tougher, but, I mean, genuinely, really. Oh, it's been getting tougher and tougher. Oh, legs are starting to feel it. Whew. Surprisingly not pouring sweat by any means, but getting sweatier. Got that little ring building up. Back. Oh, yeah, we're getting a little bit there. How weird. I got like a spot. That's that's weird. Okay, let's keep it up. Let's keep it going. Got a good pace going. I think it's because I can't push this to like real intensity yet, because I'm such a novice at this calisthenics that like it's hard. I'm pushing myself, but I can't add in the volume and like the real push, just because I literally don't have the strength for it yet. Okay, we got V-ups next. Push-ups done, Bulgarians done, incline pikes done, inverted rows done. V-ups are next. I'm gonna show you guys what I just did on the second round that I kind of liked. We'll see if what you guys think about it. If you guys think it's cheating a little bit, or if it looks like it's getting the job done. I was doing them on this because it allows me to allow my legs to drop off completely. So if I go on the end here, I mean, they're way below, so that adds a touch of stretch. And then I could do the same up here to some degree. So you guys tell me what you think. This is kind of cheating because I'm getting like cushy softness from this ottoman, or is it equally valuable, or is it better? I have no idea. You tell me. Here we go. I'm not gonna openly admit that I'm worried about completing these, so I'm just gonna say it. But I'm worried about completing these. Damn it. Man. Oh. Those are tough. Don't let those fool you. With being able to use your own, lower body to help you out. Those are damn tough. I hope those really help me with like my lat pull down and my rows and my pull ups. But I know that one's gonna take a little bit longer. But man, those are crazy. It's crazy how few reps you can get and you're absolutely smashed tired. All right, back to squats. Let's get it going. I was feeling pretty solid on the second round. This should be okay. This is one of my strong suits right now when it comes to bodyweight stuff. I'm gonna level with you here on this last second. Oh. All the body hold I did lasted 45 seconds, not a full minute. So I'm hoping to at least get that again. But I'm telling you, these are a weak spot for me. I'm not used to those static hold movements. Much more into the kind of weighted exertion, hypertrophic sort of training. As you guys already have seen, that's all I've done. So this is definitely weird. Definitely a whole different, training set that I'm not used to. Well, abs are definitely fatigued out. Can feel it now for real. Okay, round 3 complete. 100 hour 9 minutes, 390 calories. I think I got one more in me, one more round. I know I probably don't look like I don't. Part of me doubts if I have a full round in me. But if I commit to it, I have to finish it. That's a secret. So we're gonna do it. Let's go. Last round. Oh. Alright, 10 reps, push-ups. Here we go. Shoulders destroyed. Oh, I can feel them. Oh. Bulgarians. Bulgarians next. Let's go. Okay, Bulgarians. No big deal. No big deal, just round 4. It's the hardest exercise I can do. No big deal. It's fine. Everything's fine. Here we go. Here we go. Whoa. No. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I lost track of where I was. I thought I was like halfway done. We just got started. Oh, oh my god. Move the feet out just a touch. Oh, did you see that? Like Spider-Man just caught that before he even fell on the floor. Oh my god. Okay. Shoulders. Done. Couldn't even make it. There's no way. Holy crap. I still can't believe how well those work. I was a doubter. I really thought that was more chest and shoulder, but whew. Think. Feeling it. Nice and low, actually. Kind of right above the belt more than anything. Which is great, because my lower abs are my weakest point right now. I don't know what I'm thinking. I keep continually thinking, like, the hard part's over. And it's all hard. That's the thing about it. Every time I get another one checked off, I'm like, oh, that was really hard. Thank goodness this is gonna be it. It's not gonna be easier. It's continually hard. Hollow body hold. Now we're done. Is it the crescendo of this workout? What are we at? Let's see. 1 hour, 30 minutes, 530 calories. Let's go. Excuse my lack of enthusiasm. Wrong kind of beat. This is tough. This is why I like pushing into this. Something I'm so unfamiliar with. And something that I absolutely need to work on. Okay, all body hold. Then we'll see physique check-in real quick afterwards. Stay tuned. Let's see where we're at. See how the shred's going. Only 30 seconds on that last one. Told you. As we're done. Oh, man. Hopefully you can hear me. I forgot. Alright, quick check-in. See where the physique's at. And then that's it for today. I just want to do the workout. Nothing else. Keep it nice and simple for you guys. Alright, I shot this earlier in the hallway. Thought the lighting was going to be great. But the fact that it's a hallway was kind of weird. Kind of thinned everything down. I don't like it. So we're doing it again. Hello. This is what I look like now. Biggest thing, abs, doing pretty good. Starting to get more and more separation going. The smallest my waist has been thus far. We are at our low as previously. Looking pretty good. Again, tricep size, definitely up compared to what it used to be by a pretty large margin. And deltoid, of course, popping big time. Big change. The biggest differences that I've seen in my physique as of late with the main gain, I think I've mentioned this previously, is like the sheer extra volume and size on my chest. Like it's really filled out a ton more. And like you could see the full separation as I flex it, which is a cool little added bonus that I've never experienced ever. And then the deltoids, just the shoulders getting a little more beefed up, a little more 3D. And then in normal lighting, noticing how much more the edge of my abs is starting to come out. Not necessarily like obliques popping through. I don't know if that's considered obliques, but just this edging, this down the sides here, coming out a lot more. And I'm here for it. I'm 100% here for it. So yeah, next biggest thing I'm excited about is definitely like actually getting a pretty defined 6 going, or getting closer and closer, which is super cool to see. I got a little worried, I'll be honest. I got a little worried in that unintentional main gain. We stagnant for so long after doing so well. I wondered if I had just fallen off completely, but I think we're okay. I think we're getting back to it, getting in the groove of things, feeling better. Let me see if I can get my back. That's always my hardest. Never understand where to stand. Hopefully that was it. hopefully. If not, I think we're looking pretty good. Just standing, completely relaxed is what we're looking like. 100% unflexed. Just we have some level of a pump, I imagine, but just chilling is what it's kind of like. And then as soon as you bring the stomach from letting it, kind of rest to up and in a little touch, I mean, huge difference. It's so cool. All right. Enough. Pretty good workout. Pretty damn tough. I enjoy calisthenics because it's something I'm totally unfamiliar with and I'm terrible at it. So it's a huge new challenge for me. And that gets me pumped up because it is so damn tough. And I know I don't sound enthusiastic when I'm in the fourth round, but starting out and like seeing I'm already progressing ever so slightly compared to when 0 day to now. Slight little uptick. And I'm hoping it translates to us lifting heavier and heavier in the gym as well. And I just hope it's mutually beneficial throughout. You know what I mean? That's what I'm hoping for. But for right now, that's it for today. Thank you guys. I wanted to just show you a quick workout more than anything. And hopefully if anybody else is on the weight loss journey or on the calisthenics journey, I mean, you could join me along for this bit of it. And hopefully you could teach me something. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm learning. Learn with me. Let's go. Let the shred continue. Down to 15% body fat. Here we come. Shred on, brothers and sisters. Let's go. Look better, feel better, be better. Boom!